Sometimes actors and actresses indulge in alcohol while filming on set in order to gain some liquid courage before a steamy scene or because they have a problem. So here we have the top 10 actors who got drunk on set. So let's take our first sip. In at number 10, we're gonna get drunk at the end of this with Martin Sheen. During the opening scene for the Apocalypse Now, Martin Sheen was seen punching a mirror and flipping over his mattress with bloodstains everywhere. Well, that was a part of the script, but apparently this scene was filmed on his birthday and he'd been drinking a lot while on set. So that's how this iconic scene was actually filmed. Up next, and at number 9, we're talking about Neve Campbell, Denise Richards, and Matt Dillon. And they're pretty intimate scenes to film. As you probably guessed, they had to film a threesome, and before getting in front of the camera to film this awkward scene, they decided they need some liquid courage. So these three decided to grab a drink of tequila, getting slightly drunk just before the three had like a three-way love scene. Number 8 brings us to Robert Shaw. The name might not sound familiar, but he appeared in the classic movie Jaws and Quint. So do you guys remember the iconic scene where Brody, Quint, and Hooper were all in the boat drinking and comparing scars? Well, apparently Robert Shaw convinced Steven Spielberg that by having some alcohol in real life might help the actors with this scene. So you know what? He agreed to it. But that was supposed to be a little bit of alcohol, but it turned into a lot. And Robert Shaw actually passed out, and shooting was suspended for that day. It was a total fail. The next day, Robert Shaw had to deliver the scene hungover. Alright, so now we're in a number 7 spot, and we're talking about Margot Robbie. She appeared in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street alongside Leonardo DiCaprio as his wife in the film. The comparison to Leonardo, Margot was considered a novice actress, and she confessed that she felt highly uncomfortable before filming her first sex scene with him. So in order to calm her nerves, she took 3 shots of tequila, and then bam, she was able to film. Billy Bob Thornton makes his way into this list at number 6. This movie contains a lot of vulgar content, but it was also a Christmas favorite, Bad Santa. So in the film, Billy Bob Thornton portrays an alcoholic Santa who robs the stores that he works at. So like all good actors, Billy Bob Thornton wanted to get into character, so he was often drunk while filming. Imagine having a job that pays you to drink. I mean, that would be awesome. Just make sure you guys aren't underage. Coming into number 5, we have Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis. These two starred in the 2010 hit Black Swan. Well, the directors claimed that Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis had to share a bottle of tequila in order to loosen up their nerves before filming their intense sex scene. However, Mila Kunis denies the whole thing, but that's probably because she wanted to sound a little bit more professional. We shouldn't talk about this, but coming into number 4 is Brad Pitt and Ed Norton on the scene of the 1999 classic Fight Club. One of the most unforgettable moments featured Ed Norton and Brad Pitt was them drunkenly hitting golf balls. As it turns out, they were really drunk in real life when they shot the film, and the director decided to include this scene after he saw them downing a few drinks during some downtime and hitting some golf balls, and they were hitting the golf balls into the catering truck. So he thought it was pretty awesome, and he actually took it and put it into the movie. Moving into number 3 is Shia Labeouf. He was frequently intoxicated on moonshine in order to get into character while filming for Lawless. This was a movie about 3 brothers who ran an illegal alcohol manufacturing business during the Prohibition era. Apparently, he displayed aggressive behavior while he was drunk and it bothered some of the other cast members, including his love interest in the film, who actually wanted to quit. Jennifer Lawrence makes her appearance in at number 2. She admitted to David Letterman that she got drunk on pina coladas while some of her other cast members were on set during the Hunger Games Catching Fire. She said that she would often get bored waiting for it to be her turn to film, so she would just pour herself some pina coladas and enjoy them in her trailer. Well, you know what? Good thing it never affected her aim with the bow and arrow, because if she messed up that scene, that could have been tragic. And finally, we have come into number 1 spot on this list for the top 10 actors who got drunk on set, and we have Daniel Radcliffe. Yes, even Harry Potter himself was found drunk on set. I mean, is this real life right now? Daniel Radcliffe admitted that during the filming of Harry Potter, he was often intoxicated. I'm sure he's not talking about his younger films, I'm sure he's talking about when he was overage. He was actually battling an alcohol addiction. He would never drink on set, however, he would go out on nightly drinking binges and still appear intoxicated on set. Daniel Radcliffe said that he can point out numerous scenes where it appears that he is dead behind the eyes. Well, you know what? I guess that's 5 points lost for Gryffindor. I'm sorry. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you guys very, very soon in a new Most Missing Top 10 video. I'll see you guys in a little bit. What the heck? Where's the video? Oh, hey guys. You guys should watch my previous video, which is over here. Over here. You guys can watch this video. Just click on it. It's annotated. And then the other video that we've done in the past is right over here. You guys can actually click on that. And, oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well. can go right down here. Or you guys can do it a few times, I think. Just hit it over here, subscribe. Okay, that's it for me, guys. I don't know what's going on here, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah.